Hello everybody, this is Aveline, and I wanted to give you a quick tip that I happened to run into today when I was logging onto the game. Real helpful because one of these items can be difficult to find. So what I'll start with is showing you what I have in my inventory, and one of the items we're going to be able to get today are Endura Carrots. So I'll show you that I have 11 in my storage now. And the way that we're going to get more for free is we're going to log out of the game. And we're going to go to the Nintendo News section. And this is helpful. I've made a video about this before, talking about looking at the tips from the wild. But today, the tip is helping you taming horses. And one of the things that works with taming horses is feeding them. So after you catch one, you can feed it. So the good thing about this tip is it will give you Swift carrots, Endura carrots, and apples. And it'll give you 2 of each. And I want to show you it's a really good way to do this because it appears to be unlimited. I'm going to do it twice to show you, and you can see how it goes from there. But I've never found that there's any limit with the items that you get from the tips from the wild. So here we are. We're loading back up to where we were. And what happens is it'll generally drop the item where you are. So you also want to make sure that you're in a location where you're going to be able to pick up whatever it is that you've gotten. So I'm not going to edit this because I want you to see that it was kind of done in order, that it wasn't anything that I added or took away. So now we're back and you see we have our drop. So we have our Endura Carrots and our 2 apples. And to show you, for example, if we go now to where my Endura Carrots are, you see that there's 13. Like I said, this is an item that can be really difficult to get in-game. So what I'm going to do is we're going to see if it works again. And we are going to jump out of the game. And we are going to go back to the news section. And we're going to click back on that article and log in again through the article. And once we log on, like I said, I've done this twice before I filmed this video. And what should happen is it will be available to us again. These tips were created because people's complaining about not having Amiibo. So all these tips are ways of you getting free things in-game without having to have any Amiibo or anything like that. Okay, so let's see if this worked. And if it did, we will have 2 more Endura Carrots, 2 more Swift carrots, and 2 more apples. And here we go. Now the reason these were important, again, and you see now we have 15. And I'm going to save again. The reason the Endura Carrots are important is not just with the horses. If you give them to a horse, it'll add extra stamina. So it'll add a couple of more of the spur wheels onto the horse while you're riding it. But these are also good for Link for stamina, to add additional yellow rings of stamina. So you can kind of see how that goes if I cook one. Let's run up here. Where are we going? Here we go. We're going to run in quickly to the Deku tree, and I will show you the the extra stamina. So what happens, and this is why it's a good thing that we can get these carrots so easily, because what it does to give you 2 extra full stamina rings is you need to cook 5 of the carrots. And these are the Endura Carrots. And once you do that, you see that it'll give you 2 extra stamina wheels. So this tip I hope was very helpful to you guys. Have a good afternoon, evening, or day, and I will see you soon with another tip.